Finally.
Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscia. Xuan, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here.
Ooh.
Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. This is our first encounter. Though given that I have encountered you in foresight, perhaps I should say the second. I am Xuan, Master Diviner at the Divination Commission and one of the 6 charioteers.
Foresight. Are you a Monado?
Far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such an occasion. You'll allow for postponement of the usual formalities, I trust? We should begin with the matter at hand. What the actual heck is she saying?
She's just showing off with some big and fancy words. I don't like either option, to be honest. But I go with the even my synesthesia beacon can't make sense of what she said.
If the method of my speech is offensive to you, you need but say.
I mean, I kind of followed what she was saying, so...
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter. Thank you, Diviner, for coming to our aid, but we must escort the fugitive to the General.
Essential. I hold a proclamation from the General here, if you care to see. Upon detaining the Stellaron Hunter, questioning and all further arrangements are to be undertaken by the Divination Commission.
Did the General just spare us a walk with Kafka? I knew he was a good guy.
Understood. However, the General promised that all intel would be shared with us. We have a right to know anything that Kafka divulges.
Oh? That guy. Can I go one day without him throwing me under the...
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be. We just want to listen in on the questioning.
Very well. Urgency demands fluidity. The 3 of you shall accompany me to the Divination Commission.
Can't we do the questioning here? The Stellaron Hunters are slippery. What if she makes a break for it?
We shouldn't delay.
While I am here, she will not escape. Only the Divination Commission has the methods to make her talk and bring the truth to light. The time has arrived. We must depart. Please proceed.
The time has come. Oh?
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
I may live in relative seclusion, but I can recognize my own territory. Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the Divination Commission to you?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the delve. I wanted to get us straight to our destination, but this is the only place I could dock the star skiff. Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the marsh and water trigrams. The vessel is stranded and the way is blocked.
I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers.
You count on your fingers?
What's wrong with that? We've got 10 fingers. May as well use them.
I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The star skiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron crisis, I dare not even imagine the kind of mess the Commission must be in.
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without Lady Fu.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls apart when you go on vacation.
Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. I'm going ahead to make some inquiries. Goodbye.
See you later. We shall meet again.
You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be present when you question Kafka.
That sigh was interesting. If you take into account the fact she has foresight, what does she know?
You think too little of me. My word is my bond. I will stick to my promise even if this delve collapses. That's very unlikely, by the way. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means, the nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Forgive me. But I can assure you that the questioning will not begin until you arrive, even if that means wasting precious time. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Once we've consolidated our internal affairs, you will be brought into the Divination Commission. Please be patient.
Okay. We trust you. I think I offended someone again.
I'm used to it at this point. You think?
Don't start.
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fuxian seems like a reasonable lady. I'm sure she's not angry with you.
Really? I thought she was pretty icy.
I'm sure she's just putting on a tough front. Yeah, that's the feeling I was getting.
Like how you're always pretending to be quiet?
Yes.
Okay, enough chit-chat. I reckon the Divination Commission could be a while. Let's take a look around.
Yeah! That star skiff was pretty cool. There must be loads of interesting things in Exalting Sanctum.
I'm sure there is. Food stall owner? Tusk Pireps? Tusk Pireps? Tusk Pireps. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you next time. Let's head out here.
That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around?
Something going on down here.
What's going on with
What
him?
is that?
Oh no, it's spreading.
Everybody stay back!
There's Bailu.
Give him this medicine! Make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
Alright then. Right, back with the turbo.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Boom, boom, boom. He's back up again. But he's going back down. Soon enough.
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now? Thanks Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective.
Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
Aren't you a little young to be realigning bones?
Where did you come from, little one? Is your dad around?
I don't have a dad.
What about your mom?
I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required.
Fascinating. But we are very well aware of your healing capabilities at this point.
I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
Bellabog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
Did you not take in anything she just said, March?
Things haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Make sure you don't...
Go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to.
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount.
So, you're still charging us?
Do you have any idea how many people in the law fu are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing. If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patients to see.
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the Dragon Race. Not hard to see why.
So stroll around the Exalting Sanctum Plaza and look for the messenger.
That's the best I can do.
What's that supposed to mean? Doctors don't give up that easily.
What else am I supposed to do? The route back to the Alchemy Commission has disappeared, and we're in the field without the right medicine or supplies. Besides, we have no record of this disease at all. These symptoms are consistent with someone about to be stricken with Mara.
According to his medical record, this man is barely over 200 years old. He only just joined the Cloud Knights. How can he possibly be Mara-struck? Why don't you take another look? If it goes on like this, the judges of the Ten Lords Commission will have to come out and clean up this mess.
Oh dear.
Hurry! Find beds for the patients from the other delves and stabilize them. Remember to minimize contact. We don't want your people to succumb to the same evil.
Yeah. The Realm Keeping Commission is out in full strength. What about the Alchemy Commission? Why are there so few of you here?
Do you mean out in full force?
Hey, Missy, does this look like a classroom to you? Concentrate on treating the patients.
I'm liking his sort of two-tone jacket there. Very nice, very nice.
Everyone please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. Exalting Sanctum is temporarily closing its borders and navigation routes. The details will be outlined in the official bulletin sent to your Jade Abacus soon. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as soon as possible. We have doctors from the Alchemy Commission here who will see you free of charge. Oh, we will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. You can collect the supplies from me in person, or the Commission can deliver them to your door.
Hello, I'm here to collect supplies.
Please register with your Jade Abacus bracelet. Oh, you must be an outsider. I see. Please, sign here.
Hello? How's the Divination Commission faring?
I heard there's a problem with their Meridian Pin. Some diviners and stargazers managed to escape the delve. Many of them were terrified. They were muttering about plants and roots. Something terrible must have happened there. Do you have friends trapped in the delve? If you're worried about them, find a diviner and see if they can tell you what happened.
A diviner, okay. Thanks for everything you're doing.
I want to say it's all in a day's work, but I've been here for 12 hours already. When will this end?
Ooh, we actually did get some stuff there. Realm keeping orderly.
When it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own issues. It sounds serious, too. Go and inform the Cloud Knights. See if you can... Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging by your dress, you must be visitors to the Lawfu.
Yes.
Sorry, the Xianzhou is currently caught in unusual circumstances, but the Cloud Knights will resolve the issues as soon as possible. For safety reasons, please stay in your residence and refrain from going out for the time being. If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Starskiff Haven right away. Though, I heard the route may have been temporarily suspended. Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a Starskiff and a travel permit. He could help you and your friends get over quickly. The price is fair and negotiable. What do you think?
Seems dodgy to me. No need, I have a vessel picking me up.
Well now, you must be quite special. Hey, don't spread this around, but this isn't some small-scale maintenance drill. The General has sent the Cloud Knights to check for hidden dangers. You may not need it right now, but if there's any help I can give you, come to me anytime.
Excuse me, miss. Hold on a moment. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed.
That's all in a day's work. But our help?
You don't remember? You dealt with those Mara-struck knights in the nick of time. I saw it all. A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lawfu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
Oh, certainly. Oh! 49, there we go. So a message from Dan. Let's have a look at this message then. Something happened just now. I just arrived. Are you alright? What happened? Is the Express okay? What are you doing here? I'll pretend that you replied, I'm okay. It's a long story. I'm at the Cloud Ford with a Cloud Knight. I'll join you when I come out. By the way, the Express is fine. I came here by myself. I'll tell you about it later. I'm very interested. Tell me the details. Oh. Huh. Suddenly your connection with Dan is restored. After some simple pleasantries, you impatiently ask him about his adventure. Let's have a go. Start the challenge.
If the shipping passages in Cloudford changed even a little, the entire route would be drastically altered. Do you two know the way?
I do not.
I came this way. I know it like the back of my hand. Just follow me. So, silent but deadly. Let me know when you're ready and we can set off.
I'm ready.
Silent but deadly. Are you sure that nickname isn't annoying you?
Not at all.
I should learn to be this easygoing.
Let's go. Hello. Are you guys okay? Move to the left. Ooh, some things have happened here.
Hey, silent but deadly! Shout if you see any danger, okay? Don't think just because you know a move or two, you can charge off by yourself. There's supposed to be a passage. Why can't I see it?
Somebody used the cloud forward control panel to block the road with containers.
Who did this? I'm terrible with machines and stuff. Hold on. How do you know?
I'm a traveling merchant. I've been here many times. Now, for a Cloud Knight to be unfamiliar with the local topography.
I told you, I was only just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I don't come here very often.
I like how this is essentially us following after what we did with the Trailblazer.
Control panel? Where is the control panel?
Is that the one?
Let me see. Whoa, Locha, you've got sharp eyes!
So which control panel? Okay, so I need that one out the way. Let's move you to the right then. Or the left even. Either would have done if it could go to the right, then it would have been fine, you know. The logic's there, the logic's there. I was wondering if I could stealth and get the panel there, but no. Mainly because I didn't have the points, you know.
Who invited you? Who will it be?
But let's just throw on the auto for these guys now. We've done them enough. We've done them enough. We know how they work.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Yeah, done.
A sharp targets.
Sharp targets. I like how we can use our characters in this, though. Even though we're following along with Dan. Can't open up that door. Very well.
Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap?
Right. Any of these? Nah, they're all independent. That's fine then.
Thank goodness. There's one star skiff left.
What? Where? Where does it go?
Judging by where it's docked, it must be heading for Central Starskiff Haven. Nice. We'll be safe there. Come on, let's climb aboard.
Let's go. Leave Cloudford now. Leave. Oh, was that it? Okay. That's a nice little bit of story there.
Let's take it in turns.
Just explains
You
how
rest.
Dan got where he
I'll
got.
stand guard.
I like it. I like it. Let's see what we got in the achievements then. So, what goes around comes around, no rogue shall escape capture. Ah, because we caught Kafka. And what we got here? Activate 10 space anchors. Okay, fair enough. That seems to be it. How are we doing here? Oh, we still need 20. Well, let's see about level rewards then. camera got very close suddenly. Oh, Saval!
Oh, wow. The train carriages are so cool. Can we put a little stage there?
No problem, leave it to me.
I'm only kidding. But if you like, I could give you all a small private show anytime. The sofas here all look tailor-made. Perfect for VIP guests.
Looking forward to rocking out in space.
Thanks for inviting me. I've got my hands full right now, but I'm looking forward to the express tour.
There's my Stellar Jade I wanted. Twitka. That's my Trailblaze level. Be having that, thank you very much. Lovely. So, anyone else around? I don't think I've spoken to Natasha yet.
Not so long ago, I was still wondering whether I'd ever see Belobog's sky again. Now I'm on a train coasting through the universe. Sorry. It's so beautiful outside. I got a little lost in thought.
Happens a lot here.
I almost thought I'd slipped into a fairy tale. When I stand aboard the Express, I can feel that you and I are really the same. Manifesting our own futures in this universe to the best of our abilities.
I think that's what's known as trailblazing.
Everyone's working hard for the bigger picture. I believe I'll have lots of happy memories here. Thank you for inviting me aboard the Astral Express.
No problem at all. Ah, there we go. So now I can get another one. Thank you very much. Have a look at the warp there. And still no. One day we'll get Bronya. One day. Right, so I'm going to end this part here. And in the next part, we'll carry on, I assume. Yep. With the main story here, Venom brews, immortality looms. Oh my. But we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.